Shalom. This is White Raptor News Ministries. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High, our Creator, who is one, the Supreme Spirit of Truth, the living God. There is only one living God, okay? The rest are spiritual bodies of God, angels of God, and then another body, a natural body, a fleshly body, made of another God, from another God, that was permitted to breathe into the image. Okay, this channel here breaks down the concept and riddles of Revelations like nobody else. But we're going to fly through this. This is a short chapter here. And we're going to try to get this Bible out read very quickly here. If it's an exciting chapter, then I'm going to point out to you in the title of hidden knowledge inside of the parable, the chapter. I will always share that with you if I have found something that doesn't make sense or something that makes a great deal of sense. You know, the Bible is duality. It's good and evil. It's been taken over. It's been manufactured, remanufactured, written, rewritten, 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 pieces taken out, pieces put in. And the only way discernment can come to you is by the Spirit of truth. Always worship the Spirit of truth, the supreme, self-existing, eternal Spirit. We're here at Numbers chapter 8. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the lamps, see that all seven lights up. See that all seven light up the area in front of the lampstand." Excuse me. Aaron did so. He set up the lamps so that they faced forward on the lampstand, just as the Lord commanded Moses. This is how the lampstand was made. It was made of hammered gold from its base to its blossoms. The lampstand was made exactly like the pattern the Lord had shown Moses. So how did the Lord show Moses this pattern? Was it something written? Was it on a piece of paper? How did he show Moses this pattern? The setting apart of the Levites. The Lord said to Moses, "Take the Levites from among all the Israelites and make them ceremonially clean. To purify them, do this. Sprinkle the water of cleansing on them. Then they themselves shave their whole bodies and wash their clothes. And so they will purify themselves. Having them take a young bull with its grain offering of the finest flour mixed with olive oil. Then you are to take a second young bull for a sin offering. Bring the Levites to the front of the tent of meetings and assemble the whole Israelite community. You are to bring the Levites before the Lord, and the Israelites are to lay their hands on them. Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites, so that you may be ready to do the work of the Lord. Then the Levites are to lay their hands on the heads of bulls, using one for a sin offering to the Lord and the other for a burnt offering, to make atonement for the Levites. Have the Levites stand in front of Aaron and his sons and then present them as a wave offering to the Lord. In this way you are to set the Levites apart from other Israelites, and the Levites will be mine." So again, I mean, we're pretty far into this part of the book and everything, but we got to always remember that there was a command that was always given. Okay, and that command that was given is, do not shed man's blood. If you shed man's bloods, then by man's hands your own blood shall be shed. It's that simple. So that may be a little bit off on this particular chapter. I don't know why I said that, but I did. It's done. After you have purified the Levites and presented them as a wave offering, they are to come to their work at the tent of meetings. They are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to me. I have taken them as my own in place of the firstborn. the first male offspring from every Israelite woman. Every firstborn male in Israel, whether human or animal, is mine. Why not all? I thought if the Supreme Spirit is omnipotent and always present everywhere, why wouldn't all the animals be his? Why only the firstborn? For the firstborn male Israel, whether human or animal, is mine. When I struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, I set them apart for myself. You guys remember that? I remember that. And then I couldn't understand how the Spirit struck down all these animals and stuff. All the animals in Egypt, killed all the animals in Egypt. And then in the very next chapter, Egypt has a bunch of animals again. Doesn't make any sense. And guess what, folks? It's by reading this entire Bible that allows you to make sense of it all, to see the defecation that exists inside of this pile of feces. That's what this book has become. It's the truth. The truth is in it. It's a beautiful manuscript, but it's also filled with lies and nastiness and vileness, like striking down firstborn children and stuff. Killing first all the animals. And you see, I have a different view about the Creator. There's a Creator that creates. It doesn't destroy. It's that simple. And then there's a Creator that is a destroyer, and that's the one that is destruction, death and destruction. And that's the one that rules this world. And this is why the Bible is so vulgar, man. It's just mind-blowing. And I have taken the Levites in place of all the firstborn sons of Israel. From among all the Israelites, I have given the Levites as gift to Aaron and his sons to do the work of the tent of meetings on behalf of the Israelites and to make atonement for them, so that no plague will strike the Israelites when they go near the sanctuary. Moses, Aaron, and the whole Israelite community did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them as a wave offering before the Lord and made atonement for them to purify them. After that, the Levites came to their work at the tent of meetings under the supervision of Aaron and his sons. They did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "This applies to the Levites. Men 25 years old or more shall come to take part in the work at the tent of meeting. But at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the tent of meetings, but they themselves must not do the work. This, then, is how you are to assign the responsibilities to the Levites." So there you have it. That's chapter 8 of Numbers. I'm not seeing a lot of deception or anything. I see a buildup of the Levites. I see them being given away as a wave offering to the Lord Supreme. And this is the community of the Levites. All praise and glory to the mighty Most High. Blessings to all that serve one Spirit of truth, the living, supreme authority that writes all things in place or thinks all things in place. Peace.